How good is the Springfield XD9? Huh. From what I see here, it's gotta be good. Alright, so today we're going to take a look at another excellent service pistol. The XD9 is a 9mm polymer frame striker fired pistol that's made by Springfield Armory. This XD9 in particular is the service model. We're going to take a closer look at this gun, we'll go over the good, the bad, and hopefully this will help you determine if this is the right sidearm for you. And if you take anything away from this video, it should be, if you live in California, for the love of God, move. The XD9 service model weighs 28 ounces, it has a barrel length of 4 inches, and it has a magazine capacity of 16+1. Now on paper, the gun sounds like a real handful, that it would just be good for range use, home defense, or open carry. But I haven't really found that to be the case. Even being the thin person that I am, I can conceal this gun easily without printing, just under a light t-shirt. So don't count this gun out of a concealed carry rule. The gun features a loaded chamber indicator and also a cocking indicator, which for me is pretty much take it or leave it. As far as safeties are concerned, the gun has a trigger safety, which is all you really need, and a grip safety, which really isn't all that necessary. I find it kind of odd that it's even on this gun. The trigger has some take-up, but then it's a really hard break. You know when this gun's going to go off. The trigger pull comes in at about 6.5 pounds, which is a little bit heavier than what you see on other semi-automatics on the market, but honestly in the hand, it's negligible. You can't tell the difference. The gun comes with a decent pair of 3-dot sights, and I'm happy with its accuracy. You can easily do fist-sized groups at 25, 30 yards. Now the grip texture, there's really not much to grip texture on this gun. If you're going to go balls out rapid fire, probably a little bit of skateboard tape would do you good to help keep that gun from slipping in your hand. A lot of people out there complain about the high bore axis, and it does have a high bore axis, but I think people tend to over embellish the idea of muzzle flip out of this thing, and based on the hype, I really expected there to be more. This gun has been very reliable. I've put thousands of rounds through it, and I've only had a few light primer strikes, and they were with Brown Bear ammunition. If we take a quick look at the internals, the gun is easy to break down. And when you open it up, you'll find that it has a double captive recoil spring and some massive rails. And this is where the gun excels. It's built solid, and what I like about it is backed by a lifetime warranty. Unlike the industry trend, I like it when a manufacturer will actually stand behind their product for more than just a year or two. Springfield does try to do some other things for you when you buy the gun. They include their XD gear. Basically, it is a double magazine carrier, a loader, and a holster. The loader I don't use, but probably someday I will. I work a blue-collar job in a shop, and I can already feel the damage setting in on my hands. So someday that is probably going to be a necessity for me as I grow older. The holster is, it's garbage. It's pretty bad. Mine doesn't really fit the gun all that well, and I really wouldn't recommend using it. On the other hand, I really like the double magazine carrier. It's something I actually use, and I find that it works well with my other double stack firearms, and that's kind of cool. So let's wrap this up. In the end, the XD9 did surprise me. At its price point, I didn't expect it to be manufactured as well as it was, and with so many people talking about the high bore axis, I was surprised that shooting it was a lot easier than what people made it out to be. The drawbacks to it are you may not be able to get over the idea that it has a grip safety. If you don't like that, this isn't the gun for you. And also the grips, they are a little bit slick. But if you can get past those, this is a very solid gun that you should consider. In the end, this is a gun that I trust. It's one of the few firearms in my collection that has gone from a recreational shooter to something that I would use for self-defense. And it is a gun that, yes, I do in fact bet my life on the Springfield XD9. And as always, be safe, and thanks for watching.